When you imagine someone truly succeeding in life, what image forms in your mind? Perhaps it involves significant wealth, a prominent career, or public recognition. However, as we journey deeper into our later years, particularly past the age of 70, that definition often shifts, doesn't it? Success becomes less about external possessions and achievements, and far more about our inner character, our feelings, and what we can still contribute and experience. That deeper meaning of thriving is precisely what we aim to explore together today on Old Age Wisdom. We're venturing beyond superficial measures to identify 5 essential signs, pillars, if you will, that indicate someone is genuinely flourishing in their senior years. If you find value in exploring how to truly live well in your 70s and beyond, consider subscribing to Old Age Wisdom so you don't miss our insights. This exploration goes beyond mere physical well-being. It encompasses staying connected with others, maintaining mental sharpness, discovering purpose, building resilience against life's challenges, and cultivating a sense of inner peace. Yes, aging inevitably presents hurdles. Physical limitations and losses are part of the journey. Yet, these can be navigated with considerable strength and grace. This discussion offers an alternative, perhaps more profound, view of what success and fulfillment look like as we age. It's vital guidance for seniors and those who care about them. We encourage you to stick around, especially since our final pillar focuses on inner peace, a treasure that money simply cannot purchase. If this resonates with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing to Old Age Wisdom to join our community. Let's begin with our first pillar, remaining an active participant in life's ongoing narrative. A common fear as we age is becoming isolated, feeling unimportant, or relegated to the sidelines. Therefore, a powerful sign of truly winning is maintaining genuine connections with other people. This means more than just having family visit out of duty or seeing acquaintances now and then. It refers to nurturing real relationships where people sincerely enjoy your company, value your presence, appreciate your wisdom, and seek out your friendship. It reflects a lifetime spent building bonds founded on trust, respect, shared care, and mutual support. When others actively want to spend time with you, call for advice, or simply share their day, it's a strong indicator that you are still seen as a valuable, contributing member of your social circles. This aspect is frequently overlooked in conventional advice for older adults, which sometimes focuses excessively on receiving care rather than the reciprocal nature of connection. How can you gauge if you're succeeding in this area? Ask yourself, do people call just to chat? Does your family genuinely seem to enjoy spending time with you, listening to your experiences? Do friends depend on your presence? Do you feel needed and appreciated for who you are today, not just for past accomplishments? Do you actively invest effort in maintaining these bonds, even when it requires energy? Reflect on your recent interactions. Did you have meaningful conversations where you felt truly connected? Did someone seek your perspective? How did those interactions make you feel? That sense of belonging is fundamental. Consider the example of a grandmother whose kitchen, even in her late 80s, remained the family hub. Her children and grandchildren visited not merely from obligation, but because they genuinely sought her cooking advice, her stories, or simply the comfort she provided. She was the heart of their family's story. The practical guidance here is straightforward, yet demands consistent effort. Actively nurture your relationships. Don't always wait for others to reach out. Initiate contact yourself. Practice being an attentive listener. Show authentic interest in others' lives. Cultivate forgiveness, both towards others and yourself. Invest your time and emotional energy wisely in the people who genuinely matter. The effort yields immeasurable rewards. Moving to our second pillar, let's discuss keeping your mind vibrant. While physical health is undoubtedly important, maintaining mental agility, staying sharp, engaged, and curious is equally vital for genuinely thriving, especially after 70. This involves more than just staving off memory decline, though that is a component. It's about continuously learning, growing, and thoughtfully engaging with the world. What does authentic mental sharpness look like later in life? It's beyond simply recalling names. It includes the capacity for critical thinking, following complex ideas, learning new things, whether a recipe or technology, articulating your thoughts clearly, and, crucially, remaining open to different perspectives without becoming rigid. True wisdom involves both accumulated knowledge and a willingness to keep learning. How can you assess your standing here? Do you still find pleasure in reading material that challenges you? Do you seek conversations that broaden your horizons? Can you follow intricate plots or detailed news analyses? Are you able to express your views clearly yet respectfully? Do you remain curious about things you don't understand? Are you willing to admit when you might be mistaken or when there's more to learn? Consider when you last learned something entirely new, perhaps something that felt a bit difficult. Do you actively pursue new information, or do you tend to stay within familiar territory? Embracing challenges, like learning new technology to connect with loved ones, keeps the mind active and opens new doors. The core advice is simple: never cease learning. Read daily, stay inquisitive, engage in thoughtful dialogue, play brain-stimulating games, consider classes, and challenge your own beliefs. Now, let's address our physical selves with pillar number 3, managing your body effectively, though perhaps differently than you might expect. As we age, our bodies naturally change. Aches might become familiar companions, and things may not operate as seamlessly as before. That's reality. However, physical success after 70 isn't about achieving complete freedom from pain or reversing the clock. It's about preserving function and fostering resilience. It means choosing to remain active and capable despite challenges. What does this entail? It means being able to get out of bed without overwhelming pain, even with some stiffness. It means prioritizing daily movement, walking, stretching, gentle exercise, because you understand its importance, even on days you lack motivation. When a physical limitation emerges, like arthritis impacting gardening, it means finding adaptive strategies rather than surrendering. It involves maintaining the best possible posture and managing daily living tasks independently. This proactive stance is key. Think about your response to new physical hurdles. Do you tend to withdraw, thinking, "I just can't do that anymore"? Or do you seek workarounds? Do you look for ways to modify activities or find alternative means of engagement? Consider someone like Martha, whose knee arthritis threatened her beloved gardening. Instead of giving up, she adapted creatively with raised beds and long-handled tools, pacing herself. She continued enjoying her passion by working with her body's changes. The practical advice is clear: make movement a daily priority in whatever form suits you. Focus on posture. Work with healthcare providers to manage pain proactively. Avoid using age as a reason for inactivity. Embrace adaptation to continue enjoying life. This dedication to function is crucial. Let's move to pillar number 4, discovering your why. This concerns having a sense of purpose, a compelling reason to get up and engage with life each day. It directly counters feelings of irrelevance or boredom that can arise after significant transitions like retirement. Purpose isn't an indulgence, it's fundamental to our well-being. It doesn't require grand gestures like curing diseases or writing masterpieces. It can be found in simpler things, activities that engage your mind or spirit, connect you to something larger than yourself, and make you feel that your presence matters. It's the antithesis of stagnation, of passively letting days slip away. A vital insight is that life's meaning isn't a one-time achievement. It requires ongoing discovery and renewal. How do you know if you're succeeding here? You generally wake up anticipating something positive in your day. You feel you're contributing meaningfully, whether to family, community, or through personal interests. You're still learning, creating, or pursuing goals, however modest. You don't perceive time as merely empty space needing to be filled. Reflect on what currently gives your life meaning. What activities or roles make you feel engaged, useful, or simply happy? Consider the retired gentleman who felt adrift until he began volunteering to read to school children. This new role provided purpose, connection, and enthusiasm. Finding your why might involve mentoring, volunteering, caring for a pet, mastering a hobby, or pursuing creative endeavors. Explore your interests. How can you leverage your lifetime of skills and wisdom? Find small ways to contribute or learn daily. Even setting minor goals can foster accomplishment. Stay curious. We now arrive at our final and arguably most profound pillar, living with integrity. This relates to your inner world, the capacity to be at peace with yourself and the life you've led. It involves looking back and looking inward now with honesty and acceptance, free from the constant torment of regret. Winning in this domain doesn't imply a flawless life. None are. It means you've endeavored to live with truth, courage, and responsibility. It involves acknowledging errors, accepting accountability, seeking or offering forgiveness where fitting, and, importantly, forgiving yourself. It's about living authentically today, in alignment with your deepest values. This kind of introspection, though sometimes challenging, is invaluable for finding peace in later life. How can you assess your progress here? You generally experience inner calm, even amidst life's inevitable difficulties. You aren't perpetually plagued by what-ifs or consumed by past bitterness. You've made peace with challenging experiences or relationships to the best of your ability. You can recognize your imperfections without letting them define your self-worth. You strive to act with kindness and integrity in your present interactions. Take a moment for honest reflection. When contemplating your life, do you feel predominantly peace or regret? Are unresolved issues causing ongoing pain in relationships? Are there apologies outstanding or forgiveness needed for others or yourself? It is never too late to pursue inner peace. Sometimes, this means forgiving someone who caused deep hurt, primarily for your own liberation. Other times, it might involve reconciling or simply acknowledging a past mistake to yourself and learning from it. The practical advice involves self-compassion. Be kind to yourself. Learn from mistakes, but don't let them paralyze you. Focus on living authentically now. If past regrets are truly burdensome, consider seeking support. So, we've journeyed through these 5 pillars for truly thriving after 70. Maintaining meaningful connections, keeping your mind agile and engaged, managing your body through resilience and function, finding your why through purpose, and living with integrity to cultivate inner peace. As we've seen, genuine success in our later years isn't measured by financial wealth or external awards. It's gauged by the depth of our relationships, the vitality of our minds, the resilience of our bodies, the strength of our purpose, and the tranquility within our hearts. It hinges on the choices we consistently make each day to grow, connect, adapt, and live with meaning. Remember, it is genuinely never too late to cultivate these essential qualities. Every single day presents a fresh opportunity to nurture a relationship, learn something new, move your body, find meaning, or act with integrity. This hopeful outlook is perhaps the most crucial advice for seniors. If this different perspective on winning at life resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with other seniors who inspire you or who might benefit from this encouragement. And most importantly, please subscribe to Old Age Wisdom for more conversations focused on flourishing in our golden years. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 5 pillars feels most significant to you right now? Thank you for watching.